Hello YouTube, Intuitive Edge here, checking in. Today I would like to do a reading on an infamous cold case that's over 100 and some years old, and that is the case of Jack the Ripper. Now the reason I want to bring this up is there have been some specials on television that have gone into looking at who might have done it, and there are some interesting theories out there. One is a theory that he was actually a man by the name of HH Holmes, and HH Holmes is, I think, great-grandson or grandson, recently did some research and digging, and he believes that he has the evidence to prove that his ancestor was Jack the Ripper. There's another interesting case that they've brought to light as a detective shed light on the case, did a lot of work and research, and he believes that a man by the name of James Kelly was the infamous psychopathic murderer, known as Jack the Ripper. So I want to take a look at those two names for this reading. We're going to look at HH Holmes, and we're going to look at James Kelly, and then if neither of those are correct, we're going to have an other. So I'm going to do the three piles as I traditionally do, and we're going to see if either one of those get strong cards that might indicate that that is the correct person, thereby, solving the case, this cold case, or is it somebody else that maybe we don't know about or haven't really looked into yet, or possibly someone else. So that's what we're going to look at. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're just going to see which person, if it is HH Holmes, or if it is James Kelly, or perhaps someone else who is or was the infamous person known as Jack the Ripper. So give me a moment while I shuffle up the cards, and we're going to see what the tarot has to say about either of those names. Let's shuffle these up a little more. Who was Jack the Ripper? We have a couple names. Who was that infamous person? Was it James or was it H.H. Holmes? James Kelly or H.H. Holmes? Okay, I think we're about done. All right, so let's cut the deck and see who we come up with. So the first is going to be H.H. Holmes. We're just going to lay out some cards here. I like to look at reversals as well. Sometimes I take reversals as no, if it's upright, yes, but that isn't always, that's not always the case. So you have to look at the card meanings as well and kind of put the puzzle pieces together. Now I've got two reversals on both those names that I brought up, H.H. Holmes and James Kelly, which doesn't necessarily mean that they're not, but it's just interesting to note that. And then an upright on the other pile. What we have for H.H. Holmes, we've got the Ten of Fire. Ten of Wands is usually... Ten of Wands is all about a Ten of Fire. Let me show you guys these. These are my new kitty cards. Cat's Tarot. And I love the artistry on them. But this correlates to the Ten of Wands in traditional tarot. And that's usually about carrying a burden, having something be overwhelming or feeling burdened by something. In the case of a reversal, it could be the burden coming off or the burden lifting. So to me, that might signify that the burden of proof of that is lifting. But we'll throw some other cards out there and see what might tell the story a little bit further. The other one is a major arcana. Now, I didn't mention that before. As you know, if you've been watching my readings, major arcanas do carry a lot more weight. So the fact that this is a major arcana, and these are, that might carry a little more weight, saying that it could be this James Kelly figure. And we've got the cat. This is the Fool in the traditional tarot deck. And this is, stepping out, new, basically venturing out on a new adventure, new beginnings. So we'll get some more, as it tells the story a little bit further. But, that carries a little more weight. And then the Two of Earth, twos are about decisions, about deciding actually between two. I'm feeling that we may have it narrowed down between these two people here. And again, I don't know, I don't really have an opinion one way or the other on it. I've been curious because I've seen these shows show up, recently on the news. So I want to take a little bit more of a look at this. Okay. Oh, this is, okay. So we've got the World card. We started out with the burden lifting off, and then I've got the World. It's reversed. And this is for HH Holmes. That's really interesting. The World reversed is kind of, it's about letting go of something, being released from something, setting yourself free from something. And this was about a burden being released. I'm kind of thinking that this is saying that this isn't the right person, we're releasing the burden of proof from this guy. Let's see what else we got here. We have the Ten of Earth. Tens, Earth relates to Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And we've got the 10 here. And the 10 upright is a very positive card. You know what I see with this? We've got a kitty in a box. We've got kitties in a fountain. The kitty's up in a basket. It's like fitting pieces of a puzzle. It's like there's all these different clues I'm getting that have put puzzle pieces together. And it feels like the pieces are coming together. I think there might be some truth to this guy. Then we've got the other, the floating cat. This is this is the suspended person or hanged man card of the traditional tarot. I love it. Floating cat. This is a card of like you're caught between worlds. It's going a different direction, moving to your own beat, doing your own thing. And I don't know that in the other, I feels like this has more, this is starting to kind of tell a story right here on this one. The James Kelly thread. Let's try one more little bit here. Let's see what we get. Oh, fun. Okay. Sneak peek at the bottom card. Okay. So we've got the Three of Sea. Three of Cups. This is a coming together, but it's reversed. So it could mean like things aren't coming together. Oh, hello. All right. This is, whoa! He totally messed up my reading here. Oh my gosh. I seriously hope this is like how I had it before. If it's not, I'll have to like like do an addendum or something and redo the video. I think that's how it was, but these two might have been. Buddy, look what you did. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Okay, all right, I'm kind of leaning against this one. And I honestly don't remember if I put that together right for these two. Hopefully I did. All right, so we have the 5 of C, and, let's see. This, all right, so the 5 of C is cups. This is a card of moving away from something or loss. But it's on top of these positive cards. It's not exactly a positive card. It's you know, there's more. There may be more to it than meets the eye with that. I feel like there's more clues. That there's something more to look at. Let's take a look at this. We have the 3 of fire. This is the card of looking well, it's upside down, but so you can see it upright. This is the card of looking before you leap. And when it's upside down, it's like don't leap. It's kind of got that don't take chances, don't leap too soon. You know, check do your fact finding first. Okay. Overall, this one, I think, I don't get a strong clue that there's an other, because this is kind of like, don't, you know, do your fact finding before you look further. But this had some really interesting, I think it's probably this James Kelly. So I don't know. Again, I wasn't there, but they both had some interesting research on that case, and it seems like that was a pretty slam dunk. The one guy felt this guy was a slam dunk, but I wanted to look at him and kind of see what my take was. We're gonna do the overall, and we've got the fire kitten. This is a page. This is a messenger. This is a messenger of wands, page of wands. So there could be some more. I think there needs to be a little bit more work done. And you know, I don't know if we'll ever really solve that case 100%. I mean, it's obviously been a very, very, very long cold case. And people have been speculating for years as to, you know, who is Jack the Ripper? Who was that guy? And so, you know, it's speculative. I'm leaning toward maybe this guy, but I think that there's a little more light to be shed on this case as a whole, and there's a few more puzzle pieces to put together. You know what I think? What I'm getting? I think that there's a few more murders that could be tied to this whole thing. I don't think we know all of the victims involved. I think there's more victims to uncover. I think that's what this is saying, because this is a picture of it's loss, but it's yet you've got something, but yet you're facing loss at the same time. So I think that there's more to uncover. More victims. I don't think that they know the correct count. And I think to get closure, especially for his victims, I mean, some of them might still be in limbo. So, you know, pray for them. You know, we don't understand. We don't really know, you know, what exactly goes on in the afterlife. But, you know, it never hurts to offer up prayers for people that might have had a difficult way to go, like being, you know, murdered at the hands of someone else. So, anyway, that's about all. I think it's probably this guy, but I think there's more involved in uncover. I think there's more to uncover. So that's all for now. I'll make more. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.